Alright, this is week 6, question 3, and then the user is asked to prompt in a input, and then we are supposed to test that if it's a palindrome. So quickly, a palindrome is as you can see right here, so it's basically mirrored around one number or one letter. So taco cat, for example, is a palindrome. When you spell it backwards, it's taco cat. So we have a string, and then we have a boolean, which is valid. So it's supposed to repeat until this is a valid palindrome. So we ask the user to enter a string, then palindrome takes in a string, and then if this returns true, then we run this code. Otherwise, if it doesn't return true or if it returns false, then we return the string is not a palindrome. So simple enough, you take the string and then you take the length of it. So if I have, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And take the length of that, that's going to be 5. So then we set I to be 0. And then we go up until n over 2. So that would be going 1, 2. So it would be running all the way up to here. And then we compare that to the other side. So meanwhile, one side is going 1, then 2. We skip 3. Then it's going to be comparing the other side because it's going to take the string length. So that's going to be, example, let's do 5 minus the index. So we're starting at index 0. So then that's going to be 0. So we're still at 5. And then we have to subtract 1 because index 5 does not exist in the array of characters. So moving back 1, we get to 5. So if this does not equal this, then we know it's false. Otherwise, we know it's true. So for example, if this was 2, 1, then we do 1, 1, they're valid, 2, 2, they're valid, and then we end because we don't need to compare the middle number. So then running this real quick, I'll do a number that isn't a palindrome. It's not a palindrome. Enter a string. We're going to do a number that is a palindrome that I showed as an example, and then it is a palindrome. It also works for strings. So if I do taco cat is a palindrome because T, T, A, C, C, and then O is the middle character. It's a palindrome.